Hi, I am Dr. Priyanka Shrivastava. I am a counseling psychologist practicing in Noida. In my clinic every day I come across cases related to children, teenage, adult issues. In children, today I am going to discuss about the cases related to children. Children, they are having lot many problems, like I want to focus on learning disability for this video. Many children are learning disabled and parents really get confused how to handle them or how to manage with them, and even schools at times are not being able to manage them because learning disability as per them is only dyslexia, it's only autism. But learning disability is much more than that. There can be another learning disability like a learning difficulty in writing, mathematical learning disability and difficulty in reading. So how to handle these types of children because they are going ignored in the society. So there are various tips to handle, and these are tips for the parents especially. So number one tip is be empathetic with them. I mean to say be empathetic means you really need to feel what their difficulty they are facing. Despite of just focusing on the marks, why they are not being able to score marks, we need to understand why my child is not able to read a particular subject or a topic. So be empathetic. If you are empathetic, then you are lowering down the anxiety of a child, because a learning disabled child is generally on the high anxious state. So anxiety level of a child will be lower down if you are empathetic. Secondly, discuss the child's strengths and interests. What I mean to say is that discuss the strengths, share with them, make them understand that what are their strengths and how they need to improve upon their strengths. And interests also. Interest, for example, if I have to say, if a child describes a book or a movie in a very hilarious way, in a very creative way, so we need to give a positive stroke to the child, because this is the creative child in a child. Maybe the child is not able to give you the systematic pattern of describing that story. Third point is that discuss the areas of the weaknesses in a child. Weaknesses are also very important. Despite of directly emphasizing on the weakness, we need to say, yes my dear son, as you are not being able to read or you are not able to focus till the end of this chapter, and your focus drifts from one point to the another. So let's both of us sit down and work together. Probably then you will be able to work on the weaknesses of your child, and child will get a strength out of it. Fourth point is that describe your child how to identify a mentor. A mentor is very important for a learning disabled child, or for any child I will say. Help them identify a mentor, like a teacher in a school, a tutor or a neighbor or a friend, or any other member of your family whom you feel the child can learn new things in his or her life. The next important fifth point is that optimize the child about the future thing. Optimism is very important. Tell your child the future possibilities based upon their strengths and the weaknesses. So if you tell them this, how we can reach to the goal, the child's again the anxiety level will be lower down. The last point is that help your child or protect your child from bullying. Bullying means because when the child is learning disabled, a child is slow in writing, for example, so a child takes a little longer time to complete any exam or any test in the school. So others can bully. So motivate your child or help the child to boost his or her self-esteem, so that this bullying does not harm him. And as a parent also we need to understand that at times we also compare from one child to the another child. So please do not do this, because this is also a form of a bullying by which the child lowers down its self-esteem. So these are the few tips which one can, if one follows, we can help protect this learning disabled child. If you have any questions further in detail related to any of the issues related to child, teenage or an adult, you may contact through Lybrate or to my clinic directly. Thank you so much.